So when I sleep, I dream about two of my friends. Their mother has hand in my illness. So on Sunday when Daddy was preaching, he said that you can put stop at any situation in your life. When I bring that water to altar, I say if I use this water, I don't want to sick again. Enough is enough. Then yesterday afternoon, one of my friends, she told me that she wants to come and visit me. When I went to the main road to go and bring them, and I see snake pass through my legs like this. They are here like I'm in this side. That the now pass, I shout Jesus. None of them shout Jesus. But I thank God when they come with Jesus, their legs, then I started praying, and I see something like black shadow going out inside the room. But I thank God for my life.
And you celebrate your God and Papa in the house. Let's celebrate this beautiful one. Hallelujah. Church, I want to thank God for the healing power upon the life of my younger brother. Sometime last month, the spirit of insanity just came to him, and he started misbehaving, doing things. But today I want to return all the glory unto God because He sound after prayers. Let's say the name of the Lord be glorified in Jesus' name. And make their testimony a point of contact of what you want God to do for you. For in Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Father, we thank you, we magnify your name. You are the great doer of all these testimonies. Thank you for the victory. Thank you for the divine healing. Lord, we return all the glory to you. I seal these testimonies with the precious blood of Jesus. Shame is great to be far from you. Untimely death will be far from you. Loss will be far from you. In the name of Jesus. May the God of this commission do wonders for you. And as many of you that has prayed, may God satisfy you with your testimonies in Jesus' name. Can you give the Lord a big hand?
Lift up those hands and begin to speak to God. Call God in your language, in your dialects. Pray unto God in that language, in your language. Open your mouth and pray to God in your language. Pray unto God in your language. Pray to God in your language. Pray to God in your language. Every knee must bow, every tongue must confess that Jesus Christ is the Lord. Every knee must bow, every tongue must confess. in your dialect. God just wants to hear your dialect tonight. Speak that language in your dialect. Talk to God in that dialect you know. Lift your hands and worship him in your language now. Hallelujah. Jesus is the Lord. 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 Bless your name for tonight. Blessed Redeemer, touch everyone here that is believing for a touch. I decree as many of you that are here for a touch, may God touch you. May Jesus touch you. I say may Jesus touch you. If your amen is bigger than your neighbor, may you be touched. I say may you be touched. I say may you be touched. While I was praying in the office, the Lord said, one of the fights you must fight tonight is to fight the weapon of discouragement. How many of you believe that discouragement is a weapon? It's the most fastest weapon that kills women. Discouragement is what? One of the fastest weapons that kill believers. The spirit of what? Discouragement. Are you ready to pray? Tell your neighbor the spirit of discouragement must be dealt with tonight. Say in the name of Jesus, the spirit of discouragement. While I was studying, the Lord spoke to me. He said Mary was not the only virgin yesterday. While I was making my research, he said in the times of Mary, Mary was not the only virgin. There were many other virgins, but God used to use virgin. Mary, and I asked God why, and he said look at me, and there was a scenario. Before the appearance of angel, Mary was already engaged. Am I talking to somebody? Perhaps the bride price must have been paid, waiting for the proper wedding, maybe perhaps. And the angel appeared unto Mary and said, Mary, thou shalt conceive and bear a son. And look at me, I begin to ask a question. At that moment, Mary should have been discouraged. What will I tell to the world? How can I explain this to my husband to be? Am I talking to somebody? The reason why Mary was choosing is not because she was a virgin. It was because Mary can walk under pressure without complaining. The first attribute I saw about Mary was that she has patience. She has number one, what? Patience. Number two, she has what? Tolerance. Do you know what it means for a mother to sit back, escort the son to the cross, and saw the son being killed innocently? Is that true? Was she not patient? Do you know what it means? If it were to be in the world, or in the Western world, or in the world where we came from today, or in the part of the world where we came from today, when Jesus was coming back with Mary after prayers, Bible says he lost for 3 days. Is that true? Went about doing his father's work for 3 days. Is that true? Was she that disturbed? Was she discouraged? Was she murmuring? No. Bible said the moment they came and they saw Jesus, what did she say? Where have you been, son? We've been looking for you. Is that true? It were to be the place I came from. Before they ask where are you, they give you picking up. Is that true? No, wait. Are you getting something at all? She was patient. Why God chose to use Mary was because she has what? One of the attributes is what? Patience. Number two, tolerance and ability to work what? Under pressure. Meaning one of the things Mary overcome was the spirit of discouragement. She was not discouraged. Is that true? But rather she was what? Encouraged. Lift your right hand up. Say, my Father, my Maker, every weapon of discouragement in my life, in my family, Oh God, we are not praying like you mean. Say, my Father, my Maker. Every weapon of discouragement in my life, in my family, as I begin to pray, be catch fire. Let that weapon catch fire. Say, my Father, my Maker. Every weapon of discouragement, fired into my life, fired into my family, in the name of Jesus Christ. Catch fire. Open your mouth, clap your hands and pray. You weapon of discouragement. In Jesus' name, wait. You are praying this prayer like you don't know what you are praying. Is that true? If you go to market today, you didn't sell, you'll be discouraged now. Is that true? But is it a fact that you will not sell again? As that makes it a fact that you will not sell again? No. Discouragement is the highest weapon that fight mankind. Lift up your right and shout, my Father, my Maker. Weapon of discouragement fired into my life, fired into my destiny, fired into my family. Say, you weapon of discouragement fired into my works. As I pray, catch fire. Open your mouth and fire pray. Discouragement fire into my life. Every weapon of discouragement. Jesus, you. verse 3. Amos chapter 3. Why standing, please? Can we just open our Bible to Amos chapter 3? A fast reader, Amos chapter 3.
Can two work together?
Somebody say, can two works together? Wait, can we read it together? Are we all in Amos chapter 3 verse 3?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Say Amos 3 verse 3. Even if you know off heart, please read back, read that, open up. One thing I discovered about Bible, those that quote Bible more off heart are those that misbehave in Christendom. Those that speak in tongue more are those that misbehave more. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
They say now open Bible, you refuse to open because you thought you can memorize it. Is that true? The fact you can memorize it does not mean you can give us revelation about it. There is a difference between memorizing the scripture and there is a difference between giving us revelation from what Amos 3:3 said. If I ask you people, all of you to come and give us or exhort us on what Amos 3:3 is trying to say, you will try. Is that true? But when a preacher who took his time to pray and study comes to dissect it, you know this, you be like, wow. Is that true? That is revelation. Am I talking to somebody? Amos 3:3, are we all there? If you're all there, shout amen. Amen. If you are not there, say, please wait for me. Hold on. Womi, are you all there? Yes, Womi, look at me. Are we all there? Yes, sir. Can we read? Yes, some people are looking for Amos 3:3. Maybe you start from Genesis so that before you get to Amos, you have closed the service. Are you there? Okay, Shalom, please can you read?
Can two work together?
Tell somebody, can two work together?
Can two work together? Except they be agreed. Except
they be agreed. Are you there? Can you now read it from the Bible yourself? 1 to go. 1 to go. If you are not saying it, I'll bring mic to your presence. 1 to go. Only 3 people are saying it. 1 to go. For the last time now. You are not convincing me. For the last time. Even when I was in primary 3, our voice strong about this one. For the last time. For the last time now. For the last time. But you will understand later. Is that true? Is that true? I fear this God. The world is wicked. The world is wicked. How can a lady with master's degree be running? You saw it on Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
How can somebody fire insanity that will come once in a week, come back once in a week, and makes the person drunk, start peeling his hair by himself? Is it normal? Oh. I prophesy your children. I said they will not see the garment of insanity. I said they will not see the garment of insanity. And after prayer, they say there's some people. Somebody say he knows that. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Can you imagine somebody say he knows that and it is a last time doing masters? And somebody want to naked down the street. Anyone that want to naked your children, any power that want to disgrace your children, if you shout amen, I disgrace their singers. I disgrace their singers. Anyone that want to send you insanity, anyone that want you to run mad, in the name of He that is above every other name. After this prophetic encounter, I say they shall go mad for you. I say they shall go mad for you. I say they shall go mad for you. Fall. Anyone that desire you to fall, I say they shall fall your fall. I say they shall fall your fall. Anyone that wants you to shed tears, but God said they will shed your tears. God said they will shed your tears. Jehovah said they will cry your cry. I said they will cry your cry. Anyone that wants your marriage to scatter, if you shout them, they are all scatter. Let's read together. That's the day I started preaching. Amos 3 verse 3. Amos 3 verse 3.
Can two work together?
Can two work together?
Except they agree.
Except they be what? Walk to your neighbor, look at your neighbor, say, neighbor, I want to tell you something tonight. But please don't tell anyone. Even as I know that you still have another best friend apart from me. It is true, she has another best friend apart from me. So even as I know that you have another best friend apart from me. Please don't tell the second person. Let it be secret. Say, let it be secret. Say, agreed. Deal or no deal. What is the response? Look at your neighbor. Say, neighbor. I came with a good news from heaven.
I came with a good news from heaven.
That something is about to happen in your life.
That something is about to happen in your
Say,
life.
after tonight's message, God will separate you from something.
God will separate you from something.
And when you know the thing later, you will shout the loudest amen.
You shout the loudest amen.
Tonight, I want to exhort us on what I titled, Marine, leave my home alone. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Look at your neighbor, say marine.
Marine.
Look at your neighbor, say marine spouse.
Marine spouse.
Say marine spouse. Leave my home alone.
Leave my home alone.
Say marine spouse.
Marine spouse.
Leave my home alone.
Leave my home alone.
Walk to somebody, say marine spouse.
Marine spouse.
Must leave your home alone.
Must leave your home alone.
Say marine spouse.
Marine spouse.
Leave my home alone.
Leave my home alone.
Say, oh God, I have started saying prophecy. Thank you, Father. Say marine spouse. Leave my home alone. Do you know what spouse means? Husband or wife. That is partner. Is that true? Are you ready to take it again? As you are taking it, the Holy Ghost said, as they are repeating it after you, I am already disconnecting them already. Say marine spouse.
Marine spouse.
Leave my home alone.
Leave my home alone.
Say marine spouse.
Marine spouse.
Leave my home alone.
Leave my home alone.
Say marine spouse.
Marine spouse.
Leave my home alone.
Leave my home
Say
alone.
marine spouse.
Marine spouse.
Leave my home alone.
Leave my home
If you
alone.
have done that, you can drop your Bible, or if you have not done that, look at me, it's a prophecy. Say my neighbor.
My neighbor.
Say in the name of Jesus Christ.
In the name of Jesus Christ.
Marine spouse
Marine spouse.
will leave your home alone today.
We leave your home alone.
Say neighbor in the name of Jesus. Marine spouse
Marine spouse.
will leave your home today.
We leave your home
Say
today.
neighbor
Neighbor.
in the name of Jesus
In the
Christ.
name of Jesus Christ.
Marine spouse
Marine spouse.
will leave your home
We
today.
leave your home
Say
today.
neighbor
Neighbor.
in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Say marine spouse
Marine spouse.
will leave your home today.
We leave your home
Say
today.
neighbor
Neighbor.
in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Marine spouse
Marine spouse.
will leave your home today.
We leave your home today.
Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to start by saying, any power that is claiming you as your soul, any power that want to take possession of your life, any power that want to claim you and your children, any power that want to claim your relationship, any power that want to claim your marriage, any power that want to claim your job, in the name of He that is above every other name, I say that power will die. I said tonight is a divine service. I said tonight is not a normal service. I said it's a divine service. Anyone that is not joined to you, that is afflicting your life, I decree I divorce you from that person. I said I divorce the relationship. I said I divorce the relationship. 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 Sickness is not your own. I divorce you from sickness. I divorce you from poverty. I divorce you from unterminated. I divorce you from premature. I divorce you from lack. I divorce you from setback. In the name of Jehovah, any altar that claim you as his own, any spirit that claim you as his own, any mountain that claim you as his own, I say today I divorce you from the mountain. I say I divorce you from the mountain. I say I divorce you from the mountain. Any power of shame and any power of disgrace that claim you as his own, that claim your children as his own, that claim your ministry as his own, because of marine spouse? How come the business that used to work before, how come this business is going down? Because of marine spouse. I don't know what marine spouse has done to your marriage. Maybe you were living in peace with your husband before, and overnight something begin to come in. Look at me, ladies and gentlemen. Marine spouse are in operation. Marine spouse want to possess your home. Maybe you are here before you were not sick like this. It's because marine power is in control. I don't know what they have taken control in your life. God said in his word in Amos 3 verse 3, he said two cannot work together except they agree. Meaning if you are still sick in your body, it's because you agree to the agreement. If you are still in debt, it's because marriage spouse has entered an agreement with you. But if you are not in agreement, God said tonight's service is a divorce service. Anything you are not in agreement with, in another word in English we call it in conformity. Anything that you are not in conformity with, Jehovah said I should divorce it today. Jehovah said I should divorce it today. Jehovah said I should divorce it today. Ladies and gentlemen, except you are in agreement with a person before relationship can be established. But while I was praying in my secret, God said there are many marriages. They never had the word called agreement, but they are living together. They are staying together, not because there was an agreement, not because they agreed to stay together. They are living together but without agreement. Ladies and gentlemen, how did I understand this? There are many of you under the sound of my voice. You have been praying about foundation. Anytime you come to church, your first prayer will be foundation. You have so seed, foundation has refused to let you go. You have fasted, foundation has refused to let you go. But today, in the name of Jehovah, any power that has refused to let you go, I say whether you agree or not, I enter my office as a prophet. I divorce you from that power. 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 How did I know this? Ladies and gentlemen, if a madman walk to you and say, brother, let us have a stroll, or if a madman walk to you as a sister and say, sister, let us stroll, how will you do? Will you agree or not? Will you agree? Will you agree? There are many of you here now. Sometimes you never agree for the sex you had in dream. Sometimes men come to press you in the night and they begin to make love to you in the dream. Not because you agree, but it's because they have overpowered you. There are many people that are married today, not because they wish to marry the man they marry, not because they wish to enter the house they enter. It was because they were forced. And why they were some? Not because they were forced. They entered the marriage with their life. They enter the marriage with their mind, but because of marine powers in operation, because of marine spouse in operation, no matter what you do, your husband will not appreciate it. No matter what you do, your wife will not appreciate it. Why? Because there is a marine spouse. And my assignment in the name of Jehovah is to kill them wherever they are. I say it's to kill them wherever they are. Every marine spouse afflicting you in the leg, every marine spouse afflicting you in your heart, every marine spouse afflicting your relationship, every marine spouse afflicting your academics, every marine spouse afflicting your ministry, every marine spouse afflicting your spiritual life. In the name of Jesus, I divorce you. I say 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 I divorce you. Look at me, ladies and gentlemen. If you're under the influence of marriage spouse, one of the things you begin to notice is that those you call your enemies begin to mock you. Look at me, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot do the same thing my enemies are doing. If my enemies have one car, I am not permitted to have one car. What makes the difference between me and my enemies is the difference is clear. But in your life, how come you are dragging keke napep. Your enemy is driving keke napep. They will not respect you at all. You go to church from one church to another, yet testimony has not touched your hands. Your enemies will not respect you. It's because you have not dealt with the marine spirit. The marine spirit is what I call the marine spouse. When they enter the life of a man, they begin to make a man to go backward. Anything you touch instead of success, it becomes shame. Anything you do instead of success, it becomes disgrace. That is one of the signs you know that the marine spouse is in operation in your life. How come it is when something is about to happen that you will just sleep and you will just discover you are wet in the dream? It's because the marine spouse say you will not go. I read the story of Moses, between Moses and Pharaoh. God said, go and tell Pharaoh, let my people go. And the Lord and Pharaoh answered Moses in an authentic question answer. He said, Moses, who is the Lord? I know not the Lord, which is an insult before the kingdom of God. And he said, who is that God that I will let you go? But Moses said, I am that I am has come that thou may let my people go. He said, I will not let him go. The difference between you and your enemies is just the difference is clear. Look at me, if they are still doing what your enemies are doing, your enemies will not respect you. Until you stop doing what your enemies are doing, they will not respect you. And Bible says when Moses took the sword and threw the sword, hit the sword on the ground, the Bible says it becomes a snake. And the man looked at him and laughed. He said, I used to do this in my kingdom. He said, let me tell you, not only one, I have many magicians in my kingdom. And Bible said, and other magicians came out and they command their own sword to become serpent. But look at me, the difference between his own and their own was that his own swallowed their own. I came to make a decree upon your life. Anything your enemy is using to attack you, I said Jesus will swallow that thing. I said Jesus will swallow that thing. Anything your enemy is using to mock you, anything they are using to laugh at you, as you shout amen, my amen will swallow that thing. Will swallow that thing. I said amen will swallow that thing. I said amen will swallow the evil. What does that mean? Bible says, and despite the thing that he does, despite the miracle that was performed by Moses, he still did not let his people to go. Meaning, in other words, you have been fasting, you have been praying, they have not let you go. But look at the ladies and gentlemen, but tonight, whether they like it or not, I say there is a fire that will come from heaven. I say there is a fire that will come from heaven. I say there is a fire that will come from heaven. I say there is a fire that will come from heaven. Whether they like it or not, they will let you go. I say they will let you go. I say they will let you go. I say they will let you go. Now, what was the difference? The difference was this, that his own swallowed their own. Meaning, if his own has not swallowed their own, they wouldn't have allowed him to enter the palace the next time. The reason why Moses still have access to the palace, because he swallowed the snake of the magician. The reason why your neighbor cannot respect you is because you have no testimony at hand. Sometimes your family members will be asking you, with all the church you used to go, what has God done for you? Sister, there is about to be a reply. There is about to be a reply. I said there is about to be a reply. 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 Anytime you carry Bible, they'll begin to mock you behind. She don't, they can't go church again. Anytime you leave your shop, she don't close now, say that fellowship should they go. And up till now she never marry. Now she don't close from office, say that church she they go. Up till now her husband never come back. I don't know who do that thing to you. I said the power must let you go. I said the power must let you go. When God was pleading Pharaoh through Moses, Moses was pleading with Pharaoh, but it came to a time. If you read Exodus chapter 5 from verse 7, look at me, they took it by force. You must take your marriage by force. You must take your kingdom by force. You must take your health by force. You must take your husband by force. You must take your job by force. You must take your business by force. I came to help you take it tonight. As you hear the sound of my voice, any married spouse that refuses to let your home be, every married spouse that has refused to let your marriage be, every married spouse that have refused to let your school be, every married spouse that have refused to let your life be, I say they die. I say they die. I say they die. Tell your neighbor, married spouse.
Married spouse.
Leave my home alone.
Leave my home alone.
Leave my home alone.
Leave my home alone.
Amos 3 verse 3 said, can two walk together is a good question, except they be agreed. Meaning before a married spouse can enter my marriage, except with one other's consent. A married power will not just enter your home and begin to afflict you without your consent. The reason why they afflict your marriage, how come the marriage that used to be sweet before, now the marriage now is in jeopardy? How come the marriage that used to be enjoyment before, you are now enduring your marriage? Marriage is not meant to be endured. Marriage is meant to be enjoyed. The reason why you are not enjoying your marriage but you are enduring your marriage is because married spouse are in operation in your marriage. I came to divorce them. I say I divorce them from your life. I say I divorce them from your life. I say I divorce them from your life. There are many ladies, not because they don't have the qualities to get married. There are many ladies, not because they are not good to be married. It's because married spouse has taken over their life. Married spouse have engaged them in the water. Married spouse has engaged them in the shrine. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night, you just discover you are wealth, and you see a lady say it is normal. It don't they happen to me when I did 17 years. Sister, it is not normal. If it persists like this, you cannot get married. Or if peradventure you get married, you can never enjoy your marriage. From one crisis to another, from one settlement to another, from one crisis to another. But today we mark the end of the activity. I said today marks the end of the activities in your life. I said today marks the end of the activity in your life. If you shout amen, I doubt it all. Two cannot work together except
They agree.
they agree. Married spouse, leave my home
Alone.
You are not begging them, you are giving them a command. My home is not for you. When you go to beg a single lady that is dating your husband, how do you attack? Do you beg her? Do you beg? You know when you beg, she will pretend she hate. Is that true? Expect the worst the next day. If you was even trying sleeping at home, coming by 11, he will stop coming back home at night. What do? You go violently. Go with 2 bottles. Now you be this. Now you be the dinner. When she see you violently, she will have no option than to run to the bedroom, and she will lock the door. Even right where you are, you'll be hearing her word, calling your husband, please leave me. I don't want to die before my time. Any married husband in your life, look at me, there are many of you under the sound of my voice. The reason why married you have not given birth till now, the reason why anytime you are pregnant you notice miscarriage, is because there is a married man, there is a married spouse that has vowed that you will never give birth in the physical world. And sometimes you see yourself in the dream. You used to carry children in the dream. How come in the physical no children? There are many people that used to see themselves flying aeroplane, meaning you are now becoming like a pilot, but in the physical you are a keke driver. There are many of you here now, in the dream you used to see yourself as a bank manager. How come you are now a houseboy? There are many of you right now, in the dream you used to see yourself as owners of properties, but how come for this is 20 years you are sitting in one room, face me, I face you, until you back start from face me, I face you. Your trouble will never leave you from facing, I face you. Anytime you wake up in the morning, your trouble will face you. Anytime you wake up in the evening, as you are coming back from work, the first person that will tell you welcome is the trouble in that one room. Face me, I face you. Look at me, ladies and gentlemen. It is not bad to start from one room. Face me, I face you. But it becomes bad when you spend 5 years there. It is an error to stay in a compound that is not a flat, but you call it face me, I face you. I say it is an error when you have still lingered like 5 years. How can anytime you are coming back from work, the first thing that will tell you welcome, madam, you never pay your NEPA bill. Anytime you are coming back from work the next day, the next thing that will tell you, sister, welcome. I think that you get to sweep the toilet today. Why you not sweep the toilet today? One of the things I will tell you, welcome the next day. Madam, NEPA come, they cut lights where your money will join them. How long will you continue like this? This is not the life that God has planned for you. This is not the life that God has prepared for you. This is not the life that God has functioned you to be. But somebody made it so. There is a power that has an hand in your failure. The reason why you cannot back from one room, face me, I face you, is because of marine powers. I call them marine spouse. How come your business that used to boom, how comes your office that used to boom, and they begin to attack it, it begins to drop by numbers? It's because there is a marriage spouse responsible. But God said two cannot work together except they agree. Poverty cannot work with me except I agree. Sickness cannot work with me except I agree. Accident cannot work with me except I agree. Plane price cannot work with me except I agree. I don't know what you have seen in your life. I don't know what you are tired of in your life. Remember, I told you on Sunday, I said anything that happens to you in life is a function of what you allowed. Meaning is a function of what you permit. Anything you did not permit in your life that is claiming ownership of your life, that is claiming ownership of your health, if you shout amen, I divorce it. I divorce it in the name of Jesus. I divorce it in the name of Jesus. When you see a student that graduates with tutu, it's an agreement. They are kept quiet because they are victims. When you see a student that graduates with tutu, it's what? It's an agreement. Yes, sir. It's what you give, they give you. I agree. My point will not be more than 2.88, 2.89. It's an agreement. Is that true? Yes, sir. If you don't agree, what do? You reject 2.88. When you don't want to come up with 2.2, you begin to agree with 4 points. Am I talking to somebody? Yes, sir. When you don't want to be sick, anytime you wake up, you say, oh, good health. Wherever you are, divine health, I come to agreement. I come to agreement that I will not be sick. Anytime you don't want accident, anytime you are about to travel, what do? You begin to prophesy, you begin to connect yourself to safe trip. Look at me, it is of him that willeth. It's not of him that willeth, but of the Lord that showeth mercy. It's not of you that runneth or of you that willeth, that willeth, but unto God that showeth mercy. Meaning, what am I trying to say in essence? What I'm trying to say is this, that sometimes you might agree on a thing, but sometimes somebody will tell you, no, not be as you plan and God plan. Brother, it is a lie. Bible says, seek and ye shall find, knock and the door shall be opened. Am I talking to somebody? Yes, sir. So it is not the wish of God for you to fail your exam. It is the will of God that you become what? Success. Anytime you see failure, don't transfer the failure, the aggression of the failure to your church. Don't transfer the aggression of the failure to your school. It is what? Your fault. Yes, sir. It is your fault. He said two cannot work together except they agree. And that is why I ask you, I say, when a madman comes to you, I say, brother, let's take a stroll. Will you? Wait. When a madman comes and say, let's take a stroll, will you? When a madman say, come, let's go to Mr. Beast, will you? Why? Because it's not normal. Married spouse are not normal. Anyone that is working with a married spouse, in the name of Jehovah, as you hold their hand walking, I disconnect you from them. I disconnect you from them. Check your seat. Let me do something. Pharaoh said, who is the Lord that I should let you go? Who is your God? Meaning, the power that was backing Pharaoh is giving him confidence to speak. Why? Because he has not seen power. The reason why Pharaoh is still insisting not to let the children of Israel go is because there is a power that is backing him. And not just only because there is a power that is backing him, it's because he has not seen evidence and fact that these people are from God. But when God began to reply, when God began to demonstrate power by killing the firstborn of the Egyptian, look at me, he was the one now that is now begging, please come and carry your people and begin to go. I come with a fire from heaven. If they like, let them not agree. If this service is a divorce service, God said this is a divorce service. As many that are married spouse in your life, as many that comes from the water to torment your future, I see God demarcating you out of there. I see God bringing you out from there. I see God bringing you out from there. Walk to somebody, say, married spouse, leave my home alone.
Leave my home alone.
Say, married spouse, leave my home. Say, married spouse, leave my home alone. Look at your neighbor, say, neighbor. Married spouse will leave you alone. Say, married spouse will leave your marriage alone. Say, neighbor, married spouse will leave your business alone. Say, married spouse will leave your relationship alone. Say, married spouse, leave my home. Take your seat. Come on. I said there are some people, no matter how they pray, no matter how they fast, foundation will not let them go. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
There are many of you for the past 5 years, all the prayer you know how to pray, men of God has prophesied that your problem is your foundation. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
You have given yourself dry fasting 3 days, 5 days, 10 days, but yet foundation has refused to let you go. But God said I should tell somebody that that foundation will be divorced. It will be divorced. Look at me, you didn't enter the foundation based on an agreement. You entered it on duress because it is something you never known. You are innocent of the foundation. You are innocent of the battles you are fighting. So it's because there is a power that lingered you to the foundation. Some of you have sowed seed of faith. Some of you have prayed. Pastors will tell you, wake up by 12 midnight and begin to declare prayer till 3 o'clock. You have done that for 14 days. Yet foundation has refused to let you go. But today ends. I said today it ends. I said foundational power catch fire today. I said foundation will end 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 today. Exodus chapter 5 from verse 1 to 3. Let me show you something that I will preach and I will pray. Exodus 5 1 to 3. Yeah, there, please read. 1 to 3.
And afterward, Moses and Aaron went in
and
told Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord God,
of Israel,
let my people go,
go,
that they may hold a feast.
Wait, that they may hold a feast
unto me
in the wilderness.
And Pharaoh said, who is the Lord?
Wait, this is an embarrassing question. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Anytime you are about to go to church, they will say church goer, from church to church, week to week you dey church. How come your situation still remain the same? It's an embarrassing question, but God will answer them. I said God will reply them. I said God will reply them. I said God will. He said
the Lord?
Who is the Lord?
That I should obey him.
Wait, it's an insult. He said, who is the Lord? That I, Pharaoh, should what? Obey. How can a creator give an order and a man that was created by the creator say, who is he? Am I telling to somebody?
Yes, sir.
Go on.
Who is the Lord?
Who is the Lord?
That I should obey his voice.
That I should obey his voice.
To let Israel go.
To let Israel go.
I know not the Lord.
Wait, I don't know the Lord. Go on.
Neither will I let Israel go.
Wait, number one, I know not the Lord. Whether will I let Israel go?
And they said, the God of the Hebrews,
the God of the Hebrews,
hath met with us.
Has met with us.
Let us go.
Let us go.
We pray thee.
Wait, they were even the beggar. The word pray thee is mean I beg. Go on.
We pray thee.
We pray thee.
3 days journey.
3 days journey.
Into the desert.
Into the desert.
And sacrifice.
And sacrifice.
Unto the Lord.
Can you jump to verse 7 now?
Yet he shall no more give. The people straw to make brick.
Wait, they did what?
He shall no more give. The people straw to make brick. As heretofore, let them go and gather straw for themselves.
Let them go and do what? Can I prophesy? Take your stretch your 2 hands from where you are. Stretch your hands from where you are. Anyone you have been begging before to let you go, I say that marine altar of your father's house,
fire,
that you have been begging to let you go before,
fire.
I say that strong woman in your compound,
fire,
that you have been begging to let you go. I say that lecturer that refused to let your daughter go. I say that lecturer that refused to let your children go, fire, that you have been begging before. That woman, that man that is killing your children, fire, you have been begging them before now. They have refused to let you go. That woman that is terminating your pregnancy, that power terminating your pregnancy, you have been begging them before. They have refused to let you go. You have been submitting CV before. You used to beg them for a job, but they refused to give you a job. You have been applying for contract, but they refuse to approve it. In the name of Jehovah, I say whether they like it or not, I say take it by force. 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 Say I will not let them go. But when you go down, there is something so profound. When you see powers, and I told people, I said, they can never be champions until there is confrontation. There are times you stop begging, you need to confront them. As they are fighting, you need to do what? Confront them. Because if you don't confront, you can never be a champion. The reason why David becomes a champion is because he confronted Goliath. I don't know who you want me to confront for you. As I join my faith with your faith, I don't know the sickness that you want me to confront. I don't know the strong man you want me to confront. I don't know what you think I can help you confront. As we both join our faith together, any power that needs to be confronted, as I walk on this altar, I enter my office as a prophet. I wear my shoe. I carry my prophetic staff. Wherever they are, I struck them down. 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 Wherever they are, I struck them. Look at me. They are Marines. No matter how you beg them, they will not go. Have I talked to somebody?
Yes, sir.
I told you last week, I said it has been long. It don't take. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
Even hardship, even marine power understand hardship. How much more when you stand your ground to pray fervently? It is long I had a person will tell me, Pastor, they feed me for dream. It don't take when members say they feed them for dream. How come they know they feed you for dream again? Meaning even the witchcraft kingdom understand resection. You don't take. They never feed you for dream. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
How many of you don't take? You don't take? You don't take? Eh?
6:20.
They are not feeding the dream. Congratulations. The reason why they stop is not because you can pray too much. The reason why they stop is because there is hunger in the land. Because it is when you eat and remain, they eat and feed you join them. Look at me, ladies and gentlemen. They are at times near to your success. You begin to eat in the dream. When you begin to see yourself eating in the dream, one of the things they want to send to you is the spirit of bad luck. Anytime a man eats in the dream, he begin to experience what we call bad luck. Anytime you have sex in the dream, you begin to have something we call shame and disgrace. Where you're supposed to be appreciated, you will be insulted. Where you are supposed to be welcome, they will tell you go, there is no job because you ate in the dream. There is a woman here now, God said I should pray. Anytime you see a food in your dream, immediately you begin to see blood and they will tell you it is miscarriage. Anyone that is feeding you to cause you miscarriage, in the name of Jehovah, I say from today no more miscarriage. I say from today no more miscarriage. No more miscarriage. If married spouse must leave you alone, you must be fervent in prayers.
Yes, sir.
Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
And number two, you must what? You must learn to confront them. No champion without confrontation.
Yes, sir.
What makes every man a champion is what? Confrontation.
Yes, sir.
Before David was born, his father was a king. But nobody was able to confront Goliath. Not because they were not strong men. David was not the only strong man in his time.
Yes, sir.
Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
Others want to be champions but without confrontation. But David knew that no man can become a champion without confrontation. You want to marry? Sister, go for confrontation. Sir, you want to get a good job? There must be confrontation. There is a price tag to every champion. If you must be a champion, there is a price you must pay. And one of the price to pay in this kingdom is what price? You must do what? Pray fervently. Tell your neighbor you must learn to pray fervently.
You must learn to pray fervently.
If you must be a champion.
If you must be a champion.
Tell somebody you must pray fervently.
You must pray fervently.
If you must be a champion.
If you must be a champion.
Who can remember what I said on Tuesday? I exhort us on a message I titled what on Tuesday?
Planting against planting.
I say what? Planting against
planting.
From what scriptures?
Matthew 13:25.
Matthew what?
13:25.
Matthew what?
13:25.
Verse 25. He said when men sleeps, what will happen? Huh? He said what?
Yes.
Huh? Huh? Tuesday to Thursday. How will they take past exam for school? Matthew 13 verse 25 said what? If you are ready, read quick. Those that know how to memorize it, now they're just open. It says what? So let me read. Matthew 13 verse 25. Are you there? I read. But while men sleep, his enemy came and sowed tears among the wheaters and went his way. And on Tuesday I titled the message, I said planting against planting. If they know how to plant, we know how to plant. If they know how to sow, we know how to sow. Anything they plant in your life that is causing you tears, anything they plant in your home that is causing confusion, I say I wither it all. I say I uproot it all. I say I uproot it all. If they think they can plant to cause you tears in your life, if they think they can plant to separate you from your relationship, if they think they can plant to drive away business from your hand, I say today I uproot it. Whatever they plant in your life, I uproot it. I say whatever miscarriage. Maybe they sow a seed of bad luck. If they can plant, we can plant. I can plant the seed of bad luck, and I give you a seed of good luck. I can plant the seed of miscarriage, and I give you the seed of conception. I can plant the seed of disappointment, and I plant the seed of appointment. I say I plant appointment. I plant appointment. Anyone that plant the seed of death, I plant life in your family. 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 Lift your voice and shout fire. Anytime you wake up and something suddenly happened, you knew. I was preaching it on Tuesday, and suddenly somebody ran inside the church. Is that true? And I say, anything you see that was not so in your life, a man has a hand on it. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
You were not born with epilepsy, but suddenly you begin to see epilepsy. It's because there is a woman hand stretched to cause you up. Anywhere they are living in your body, Bible says, for your body is the temples of the Lord. I say your body is the temple of the Lord. Anywhere they are living in, I say I give them quick notice. 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 Pray for your sister. Pray for your sister. I say I give them quick notice. I say I give them quick notice. I say I give no doubt. Can I prophesy? Can I give your enemies quick notice? Anywhere they are. Look at me, Jehovah said your body is his temple. So your house, your body is not a marine temple. Your body is not a correction body. Your body should not accommodate sickness. Your body should not accommodate failure. Your body should not accommodate poverty. Your body should not accommodate miscarriage. Your body should not accommodate rejection. Your body should not accommodate bad dreams. When all these are in place, it's because a married spouse is in operation. But I give them quick notice. I say I give them quick notice. I say I give them quick notice. I give them quick notice. Let me pray for your sister. Tell your sister to pray. Who is your last one? The girl? Let me pray. You see now I can stand everywhere on the side because they light everywhere. Please clap for the men. They try. Okay, your last one is a girl. Can I pray? In the spirit realm, the Lord said I should pray. No, she has nothing, but let me pray. I know what I'm talking about. Because I see in the spirit realm, the Lord said if I don't pray, I see her carry what is not ours. Are you with me? To go and give to people. I see her in the spirit realm carry what is not ours, meaning what does not belong to her, to go and give to people. Can I talk to you? And in the spirit realm, these people they give this thing. Thank you, Father. These people will show her something in the water. Listen to me. They will show her something in the water, and money will start coming out. And she will push herself to go and bring things that are not her own to give these people, because this your sister is easily convinced. They can easily convince her, because even in 2013, 14, 15, she was almost duped. She was almost duped. And look at me in the spirit realm. The Lord said, if I don't pray, her friends will set her up and they will come and dupe her. Tell your sister to be careful. Glory. Glory. Can I prophesy? Stand on your feet and pray. I saw somebody carry your bag and I was watching in the spiritual to see what is happening. The Lord said, no, this is not her bag. This is her sister's bag. This is your sister's bag. Please tell your sister. Let her pray. Let her pray. Not just pray, let her be wise. You know what Hausa call? How will I interpret it in Hausa? If I say busybody in English, I'm wrong. No. She have what Hausa call ruang idu. Huh?
Yes, sir.
She has it. Ruang idu. She is too carried away with material things. The Lord said, pray for her. Because if she enter this hand, sorry, before they will realize everything is gone. Please, let her be careful. Let her pray. Or perhaps pray for her. You said?
Somebody said something like this about her.
Like this about her, a prophet.
They have come back to come. I don't know what she did. She said she has been sick actually. Since last week, she has been on leave. So we're waiting for her this week to come back to come.
You are waiting for her this week to come back to Ramo. But last week there was a word like this concerning her.
Yes, sir. So the man as I should call her, I now called her, me and my elder sister. We did family prayer. We prayed for her. They should be careful. She has been sick seriously. So they said she should come down. Not okay. She was sick. You don't have money. Nobody take care of you. Alone, etc. Why not come down to Kano since we are here? We'll take care of you. But she has been playing adamant. I don't really know what's happening.
Please pray for her. If she enter any trouble, back. But look at me. Can I pray? Let me divorce her from one power. When I say this in the public, I should say privately. Let me talk to you. Can I talk now or later? Because I'm watching it on the channel. Now or later? Huh? Do not look embarrassing. Do not look embarrassing. For the second time. It will. Huh? Later. Later. Lift up your right hand on your right. I pray for you.
I receive.
I say I pray for you.
I receive.
I say I pray for you.
I receive.
In the name of Jesus Christ. Look at me. Friends are bad. Please, friends are bad. She has too much many friends. But there is one friend, if she don't leave the line of that friend, she will take her to hell and she will leave her. The name of this friend. I said she has a friend. She has so many friends. If she don't leave these friends, they will introduce her to more errors. And they will withdraw themselves from the error. And she will be left in the error, lying down. Please, tell her she has two friends she must run away from. One, Bright. She has a friend called Bright. Let her leave Bright. You know Bright? Alright. She has a friend. I said she must leave Bright. Right. I love confirmation. She must leave Rejoice.
Yes, sir.
Rejoice.
Yes, sir.
And Bright. Because those children, what those children do, she wasn't doing it before. Overnight she started doing it. She started giving out late. She began to blow. Because, oh God, look at me. I prophesy. Anyone that is not good in your life, anyone that is not good in you for you, if you shout amen, divorce. I said divorce, divorce, divorce. I said divorce, divorce, divorce. I divorce you from that friend. I divorce you from that friend. the flesh. I divorce you from the flesh. No, I'm not praying. Can we pray? Please, if she's in Ghana, I would like to see her. Does she come to Ghana?
Yes, sir.
I would like to see her.
Yes, sir.
There are things you will not know. Let me discuss with her. But let me ask. You and her who have good hearts is sincere. She's telling me what she said. You can't really see.
I say, let's be based on what I'm seeing around, but not on my heart. Like this is what I'm seeing.
Okay, say by what you are saying. She doesn't have good heart. You know what we call good heart? I asked a question, you and her, who has a good heart? When I talk of good heart, somebody that anything about family more concerning you is you. May God honor you. May God reward you. May God reward you. May the Lord announce your card in a hurry in the name of Jesus. In a hurry in the name of Jesus. Jesus. I say bright and rejoice. God bless you. Can we pray? I said this is divine appointment. Lift up your right. Lift up your right hand. What do you want me to divorce? What do you want me to divorce? Delay? What do you want me to divorce? In the name of Jesus, I divorce that thing you said. In the name of Jesus, I divorce what you are saying. In the name of Jesus, I divorce that thing you are saying. I divorce that thing. Look at power. I divorce that thing you are saying. I divorce that thing in the name of Jesus. I divorce that thing in the name of Jesus. I divorce it in the name of Jesus. I divorce madness in your body. I divorce affliction in your body. I divorce rejection in your life. I divorce. Every spirit of disappointment. Every spirit of setback. Look at me. When I say rejection, out. Look at me. You pronounce it out. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Anyone you don't want it to go out, stay with it. Anyone you are satisfied with, let it be so. Am I talking to somebody? Sickness, diabetes, high blood pressure, disappointment, rejection, joblessness, failure in business, failure in career. I say financial failure, contract failure. I say any kind of failure, marital failure, relationship failure. I say marital failure, financial failure. I say out. I say out. I say out. Look at them, they are going out now in the name of Jesus. They are going out. Look at them, they are going. Ushers, look at them, they are going. Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost, look at them. Usher, look at them, they are going. Jesus. Let them be silent, Look at them. Power. Jesus. It's going. It's coming out. Look at them. Power. It's going. Holy Ghost. I command them out. That sickness. That disappointment. Come out. Look at them. Ushers. Look at them. Power everywhere. The answer power of God. They are coming out. In my center, in my front. Look at that in my front, in my center. The power of God is bringing it out. Barrenness is coming out. Miscarriage is coming out. Academical failure is coming out. Look at them. Holy Ghost. Touch them. Holy Ghost. Look at them. Holy Ghost. Look at that, look at that, look at that. The presence of God, the presence of God. The power of God, the power of God. The invisible presence of God is touching somebody here. He's touching someone here. He's touching that sick leg. That leg that cannot walk. That heart failure. That sugar diabetes. That HIV and AIDS. The power of God is touching it. The power of God is touching it. The power of God is touching it. Look at them, look at them. This is a deliverance service. It's a divorcement service. God is divorcing that issue. That issue that has kept you on the spot. The power of God is divorcing it. The power of God is divorcing it. Holy Ghost, I command you to divorce it. Hunger, I command hunger to go. I command begging to go. I command begging to go. I command locked door to go. Every spirit of closed doors, I command it to go. You marital breakthrough, I command you to lose them. Every financial challenge, every spirit of untimely death, I command you out. I command you out. Touch your body, say that sickness out. Open your mouth and begin to pray. The angels are touching. The angels are doing operation. The angels are doing operation. The angels are doing operation. That waist pain is going. That back pain is going. No more miscarriage. No more oppression. No more oppression. Every satanic oppression in the life of my people. Tonight I divorce you. Tonight I divorce you. Look at that. Look at that. Angels. Let them be divorced. Asthma just disappeared. Asthma just disappeared. Asthma just disappeared. Asthma just disappeared. Look at people, they are doing what they couldn't do before. They are moving their legs like they couldn't do before. They are moving their waist like they couldn't do before. They are bending down like they couldn't do before. If you notice something has left you, run out. I want to lay my hands on you. Something has just left you. Something has just left you. Chest pain just go. Miscarriage pain just go. There is a lady here. Anytime you are having messes, you have serious pain. You have severe pain. The Lord said it is over. 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 Divorce them, divorce them, divorce them, divorce them. Get my blessings. You might be sweating, but keep praying, keep praying, keep praying. You are a pass. Hold my blessings in bondage. Marine power, withholding your blessings in bondage, withholding your testimonies in bondage. After this prophetic encounter, before you get to their home, they are divorced. I say they are divorced. Can I shock you? Bible said in Numbers 3 verse 3 say, can two walk together except the what? But can I shock you? There are husbands and wives that are living together. They are doing marriage together, but they are not in agreement. They are living in confusion. They are living in the same house but without agreement. You see them working as husband and wife, but who told you they have agreement? It's not every husband and wife you see snap and go that is in agreement. Sometimes the devil can steal a man's joy by polluting the heart of his wife or by polluting the heart of the husband. They are husbands and wives I see. They are practicing marriage not because they are in marriage. They are just doing it because they have no other alternative. They have no another option. But in the name of Jehovah, I say your option is peace. I say your option will be peace. Meaning there are people that don't have option.
Yes, sir.
Can I talk to somebody? I say you have an option.
Yes, sir.
You have an option.
Yes, sir.
As you hear me, I say your option is deliverance. Please, who know this man? Let me pray. Who know you? Who know him very well? Who know you? You know him? You know him very well? Huh?
I met him in September.
Okay, you met him in St. Thomas. Can I ask you this as your question? Okay, meaning you don't know him. Okay, you invited him, meaning you don't know him. But I say who know him, meaning you don't know him. Sir, can I pray for you? Okay, that's to say you're a Catholic. You're a Catholic. Okay. Can I pray for you?
Yes, sir.
Can I pray for you?
Yes, sir.
Can I pray for you?
Yes, sir.
Will you be sincere?
Yes, sir.
In all the places you have walked, why are they throwing you out? Excuse me, because it's not normal
Yeah.
for a person to work in a place within a couple of months season, they sack the place or he loses his job. You get another job within a couple of time, you go. You get another job within a couple of time, you go, because that has been your experience.
Yeah.
Not yeah. Sir, let's go.
It's true.
Why?
Initially, when I started learning a corner.
No, I'm not talking about your handwork. This is work. All places you have worked, what happened?
They will work and later they will say that I supposed to pay for learning the work. And then from there they go.
Wait, I say, can you be sincere to my question? I know why, if I ask you a question, can you be sincere? I know that you will gamble. All right, Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel. Why are you, look at me. If I ask you a question or something, I don't know what I'm saying. Anytime you walk, instead of you to eat, are you with me?
Yeah.
You will leave the walk. You will leave the walk.
Yeah.
I want to know what is making you leave walk. What is making you leave walk? In sentence, 1 sentence.
I don't know, but
You don't know.
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
Enter, Papa.
Sir,
Yeah.
can you be sincere? I know I'm scaring you. Can you be sincere?
Yes, sir.
You have a wife
I propose to my
at your age? Okay. Can you be sincere?
yes, sir.
So to touch the internet with an evil eye.
Because who see you now will think you are a Idoma. Who see you now will think you are a Ghana. Is that true? Who see you now will think you are Kaduna.
No.
Those of you here, is that true? Which language does not you? I'm not asking you. What language does it look like? Kaduna. Huh? You said?
Don't be.
Huh?
One big.
One big. You. Huh? Which type does it look like? Huh? Idoma. Igala, they don't see you nothing. Look at me. You are from a good family. You are from a good family. But something happened between your father and one of his father's brother. This, if I begin to teach you, you will not understand. They have told you about it. And the man now, wait. He said, please let this reign in our family. Look at me, because in the spirit realm, if I don't settle this man buried coconuts. How many of you know kwakwa? That you carry the village, you break. Because your papa is food, they have kwakwa. You know kwakwa?
Yeah.
Do you know your village?
Yes, sir.
They used to break it, and this person buried kwakwa and said there will be tears in this family and there will be never be peace in this family. Because as I look at you, you are from Igbo, Abia. Like this like Anambra. Look at me. If I pray for you in the name of Jesus, God said you find favor before everyone. People will begin to help you. I said people will help you. I said people will help you. I said people will help you. Sir, as I look at this man now, I wanted to pray on his phone. I want to pray on phone. Look at me. The angel said, pray on his phone. And as I see the angel about to tell me to ask it, I saw the angel turn away. And I asked what? And the angel said, no number, no phone. As I'm talking to you now, I need to pray on your phone. Where's your phone? All right. My professor, can you now see your life is a prayer point to another? You say, God, anything I do you now, can you now see that God has done something for you? He do or you don't do? As soon as small, I get phone. I don't get phone. Who will pick him up phone? Who will give up phone? You like phone? No work, nothing. It's 2014. Up till now, no job. Somebody said leadership. She just took over Sinka. God bless you. Father, let there be peace in their family. Let a strong man die. Let a strong man die. I said, let a strong man die. Jesus' name. God bless you. I'm going to stand on our feet as we close. Are you ready for them to die? Wait. The song mean that which was what? Do you want them to die? Yes, sir. You saw the deliverance of on Tuesday. Yes, sir. You saw the lady I pray for. Yes, sir. Madness. Yes, sir. A master's degree holder. Yes, sir. They fired madness. Is that true? Yes, sir. And I said, if I drop this mantle on her head, she will sleep until they get her stand up. This was a lady that carried chair, hitting people, want to destroy people at the back. And the moment I touched her with the handkerchief, what happened? She lied down. I said, stand up. She stand up. She was like crying. And in the spiritual, I said, I see her like a graduate. Is that what I said? Yes, sir. And somebody ran and said, yes, he knows her. And she said she's doing like a master's. But you see what powers can do. Are you ready to dance? The next 7 minutes you are out. 1, 2, go. Wait. Your response when we say fire go burn them. Fire go burn them. Fire go burn them. If your neighbor is not smiling, it's a witch. If your neighbor is not looking at you, it's smiling. Solomon, and David. Can I pray for you? What do you want to do in 24 hours? Don't want to cry. They kill the child.